Hello everyone, Scott Sylvan Bell coming to you live from the North Shore of Oahu. It is April 25th, 2015. Right behind me, Banzai Pipeline. Perfect place to talk about some sales training and help you out and get better. So, you know, when you're riding with somebody, there's a couple of things that you could do to help yourself out. And one of them is going to be look at the analogies that they use. You know, are they good at explaining through the use of sharing somebody what's going on? So I do a lot of work in plumbing and heating and air and roofing, and you know, there's plenty of good analogies. And like a lot of times, cars are a good way to relate to people. Food's a really good way to relate to people. Just something that somebody does every day is going to be a good way to relate. Now, the cool thing about an analogy is it allows a salesperson to not have to use so much technical jargon. So the next question is are they using a lot of technical jargon? And you know, most people who are buyers aren't going to take the time, because when somebody's embarrassed, they're not going to ask for more clarification. They're not going to say, hey, time out. Buyer down on field, I don't know what that means. A lot of people are scared to ask that because they don't want to look dumb, and because they don't want to look dumb, they start sitting there. And I'm going to share with you, me writing Copilot, I'm sitting there and somebody uses technical jargon. You can literally see the wheels like are going in their head, and like the technical jargon starts and like boom, the wheels stop. Right? So it's like over here's normal, over here's crazy town. Next thing you know, that person ends up in crazy town because they've gone too far with technical jargon, they've lost the buyer, and instead of the buyer saying, hey, this sounds really cool, what ends up happening is they're like, well, you know what, I got to think about it. And then, you know, that person's not really thinking about it. What they're getting at is they're telling you no. It's a polite way of telling you no. Okay, so what kind of analogies are they using? Are they using too much technical jargon? An analogy, there should be like a even balance, and it should make it really easy between the two of them. And one of the best ways to figure this out is to take some videotape. And you know what, you're like, Scott, I don't have a videotape. I'm like, if you have a camera, you have a video camera, right? If you got a camera phone, you got a video camera. If you got a cell phone that's pretty new, you got a capability of taking video. And if you can't take video, then you could go to the app store and you can download a product or a service or a widget or a gizmo, an app that'll allow you to do audio. And what you really need to do is take your information that you have from somebody outside of the industry and talk to them about it. And if it doesn't make sense to them, and it doesn't make sense to another person, it doesn't make sense to another person, and three people, if it doesn't make sense to them, you're confusing the buyers, creating a problem. So watch the salesperson you ride along with. Are they using a lot of technical jargon? Are they using a lot of analogies? Are they keeping the conversation easy to follow, okay? Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there is a subscribe button. Subscribe, and then send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn. Scott Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Ehukai Beach, Banzai Pipeline. Only Scott Bell. Someone will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.